This for a 4. A good try, but it doesn't disappear, and that's a 5, a 1 over par 5 for Baker Finch. And the young Australian is now tied with Tom Watson with just 1 hole of this, the 3rd round, left to play. He fires his drive away up this vast shared fairway here at the 18th. Ballesteros and Trevino vacate the green as Baker Finch surveys his 2nd shot. In the 2nd round, he just underclubbed a little bit and got into that valley, that hollow, known as the Valley of Sin in front of this green. Still trying to slice right under the ball, trying to get maximum backspin. Has he pitched it up far enough? Oh, it's coming back into the same valley that caught him out in the 2nd round. Now can he salvage a par 4 from there, as he did then? Just look at that bank facing him. 3rd shot. Oh, that's mighty fine indeed from there. His playing companion Nick Faldo, well, he's had a bad day. Began 7 under, now only 3 under. All eyes have switched from Faldo to Baker Finch. This for a 4 to keep a share of the lead. Very well holed indeed. A round of 71 and a total of 205. And despite those setbacks on the inward 9, there he is, still tied for the lead, and still a day to go.
On the tee, Tom Watson.
Sunday, July the 22nd. Perhaps a day for history, because Watson's won 5 Opens. 1 more will tie the 70-year-old record of Harry Varden, and he's now, in most of our minds, the favourite. Yet the presence of Baker Finch at his shoulder is evidence that nothing is certain. And 2 shots played in front of him at this first hole serve as a reminder that this, as the poet said, is a tyrannising game. The first comes from Lanny Watkins, the American. Overnight 4 under par and 7 off the pace. And the second comes from Langer, the German. 9 under and just 2 behind the leaders. And playing with Langer today, there's always Ballesteros to reckon with.
Well, now, Seve, we saw him play pretty well yesterday. 14 pars, 3 birdies, just that 1-5 at the 17th. This from about 10 feet for a birdie 3 at the opening hole. And that must be considered an opportunity gone. He does not like it. But he has to remain 9 under par. Bernard Langer now 10 under as they move off the first green and make way for the leaders. The wind a touch more variable today. Ian Baker Finch first. And that has to hurry. Carries the burn, spins back, and that's desperately unlucky. And that's going to be a penalty stroke. Now Tom Watson's second shot. Watson going for his third Open Championship victory in a row. And that hasn't been done since Peter Thomson in the mid-50s. Watson safely on in two. Baker Finch about to sadly pick the ball from that watery grave. Keep that point between him and the flag. There's the adjudicator saying that's where it crossed. You must drop and chip back over the water. You don't drop it on the green side, dear. No, you come back here. And the ball dropped not nearer the hole. But this is his fourth shot. Prettily done. And that virtually assures him of a 5. It might have been a lot worse. But how costly is that second shot going to be come close of play tonight? Now Watson for a birdie 3. Well, a nice opening putt. He just tapped that in for his par 4. And that's good enough for Watson to take the lead because young Baker Finch still has this little putt for a 1 over par 5. So immediately Tom Watson leads the championship outright. And down on the bottom there, the name of Lanny Wadkins. We'll be here, in fact, he's now gone 6 under. Here he is at the 6th, putting for a 3. And in it goes. 3 birdies in the first 6 holes, 7 under. Nice start for Wadkins. And behind him at the 5th, we have Ballesteros. This hole a par 5, Seve's 3rd. Nips it up and lets it ease down the hill towards the hole. And that's a sweet little chip shot from Seve. He's had 4 straight pars today. Langer playing with him, bogeyed the 3rd and is now back to 9 under. And meantime, back at the par 4 4th hole, Tom Watson still 11 under, Baker Finch 10 under. Baker Finch's second shot. And that's going to be a long way from the hole. Trouble for young Baker Finch here. Back to the 5th now, and Ballesteros. Tricky little putt. Starts to swing. Oh yes, first birdie of the day, and Seve goes to 10 under par. Now Langer. But this putt is for his par 5. No. So that'll be a 6. And after that brilliant opening birdie, he slipped back after 5 holes to just 8 under par. Ballesteros 10 under, tying now for 2nd place with Baker Finch, who's gone well past with his first putt at the 4th, so has this for par. So that's his 2nd lapse in 4 holes. And when he's tapped this in, he will have dropped a stroke and gone back to just 9 under par. Now Watson. This also for a par. Oh, Alfie Files, Tom's caddy, can't believe it. Tom drops a stroke, and suddenly he and Ballesteros